everybody, my name's Ardendrous, and welcome back to Minecraft. We're playing with a little bit of a different mod pack this time, though. I mean, mod pack-wise, it's very different from everything else we've done so far. It has a couple of similarities with Age of Pirates, but nothing major. We're finally getting back into something that's definitely more survival in combat than either Pixelmon or Digimobs was, though. So, right away you can tell that I've got some, different camera angles going on. I've also got, the good fighting style back from Epic Fight Mod. And, this isn't exactly a normal village, so, let's, go over mod packs real quick and, what some of these extra bars on my HUD are, huh? So, actually, I can, I have something to do first. If I just hit M here. Before you can open the menu, you must make a choice. Okay. Loading terrain. Dive to the heart. Power sleeps with you. If you give it form, it will give you strength. Choose well. So, guesses as to, what this mod pack's based off of. So, I forgot I could do that. Let me actually just go into F5 so I can see this a little bit better, huh? Might actually just, get a quick thumbnail of this one. Not sure if I could actually use this as the... I might get a quick screenshot of this. Not sure if I could actually use it as the thumbnail or not, because that's kind of pixelated, but probably copyrighted art. Actually, now that I think about it, that's probably not a great idea. But, yes, this mod pack is based heavily and is going to be relying pretty heavily on the Kingdom Keys 2 mod, which is pretty it's actually a pretty cool mod that brings in a whole bunch of Keyblades. It brings in all the magics, all the different drive forms. It's like a really cool Kingdom Hearts mod. And I was always planning on doing a series on this one. It was just a question of when, not if. So, yeah, we're here in the Dive of Heart. I'm just, talking loud. We'll make our choice before I go over everything else, though. So, this is pretty similar to, if you've ever played, actual Kingdom Hearts, or, yeah, if you've actually played, Kingdom Hearts. Also, the music is... I'm not sure if the music is, actually loud enough so you can hear it very well. I have it turned down pretty low because this is, I'm not sure they recreated this. This might just be ripped. I'm gonna keep talking and not spend much longer in here, just in case. Our choice here on these 3 items is exactly what you'd think it was if you've ever played a Kingdom Hearts game. So, if I click on this, Power of the Warrior, Invincible Courage, a Sword of Terrible Destruction. Is this the power you seek? So basically, whichever one of these we choose, we get a buff to that sort of, that stat. So, if we pick the sword, we get extra strength points. If we pick the wand, we get extra magic. If we take the shield, we get extra ability points, I think. Or maybe a little bit of extra defense. I think defense is a stat. I don't remember. Maybe extra HP, actually. That might be it. I don't remember exactly what you get with the shield. I almost never take the shield. I almost always take the sword and give up the shield, because we pick one to take to give us the bonuses, and then one that we take a hit to in place of it. I guess that's what we're going to do here. The Power of the Warrior. Invincible Courage. A Sword of Terrible Destruction. Is this the power you seek? Yes. Your path is set. Now what will you give up in exchange? The Power of the Guardian. Kindness to aid friends. A shield to repel all. You give up this power? Yes. You've chosen the power of the warrior. You've given the power of the guardian. Is this the form you choose? Yes. And then we just pop back right where we started. Like, yeah, and now with that all said and done, we can now open up this menu. Oh, this is a this is a really well rendition. This is a really well done rendition of the game's menuing, isn't it? Even like the noises are like spot on. So we have like our equipment here. We get items, armor. I'm not sure how much armor is actually in the game so far. Like, there's some accessories and some armor, but like those don't seem like they're all in yet. But there's like 150 keyblades or something like that. So that's insane. We're definitely not getting all of them by the time the series is done. I do have some goals for like the series, dependent on both this mod and some of the other mods I have in. Like we have abilities, currently we have none. We get those as we level up because there is level systems and stats. And it's Kingdom Hearts and Minecraft. Like if you think it belongs from Kingdom Hearts, it's probably here with like some minor exceptions. Like we don't have the movement systems from Dream Drop Distance. Is that the I think that's the one I'm thinking of. It's one of the few I haven't played. We don't have like that cool movement system. I guess that showed up in Kingdom Hearts 3. So we don't have that. And we don't have like the little monsters from Dream Drop, and we don't have something else I'm currently forgetting. Cards from Chain of Memories, but basically everything but that. Including we can totally just become organization members if we build the armor for it. That's something we'll probably check out at some points. It's kind of expensive. We need a whole bunch of ender pearls. Actually, it's basically just the ender pearls. Other than that, we could just become Organization 13, and then there's that whole system to it as well, which is really cool. On top of that, specifically for this mod, before we get into everything else, we also have these prize blocks everywhere, and recipes as well. Like these prize blocks, if we break one, you'll give us either like synthesis materials, like these, or a Calcum Plus. That's like a rare one, actually. Weird I got that the first one. So you get a whole bunch of synthesis materials, or we might get the unlocks for like different drive forms or magics, and yeah, it's like really cool. We're definitely going to be breaking as many of those as we can find so we can get like some cool magic. But might notice we don't yet have a Keyblade. And we might not even have a Keyblade by the end of this episode or the next, because to get that, we need to get recipes. Like we have these things, recipes. Apparently they're in tiers, I didn't actually realize that. They're like, we can get them in chest actually, and the Moogle House. Haven't found one of those yet. But like, D tiers, dropped from mobs and found in Moogle House chests and villages. Use these to unlock recipes for item synthesis. Oh wait, I do know what the Moogle House is, never mind. Like, we have to find recipes before we can unlock the ability to make Keyblades with the help of a Moogle. I was kind of hoping one would spawn in with me, but it doesn't look like it. But, yeah, okay. So I just got the orb for Master Form. I'm gonna hold on to that. I could eat that right now and just gain Master Form immediately, but I couldn't use it yet. I need both more Drive Form and Keyblades first, so I'll hold off on eating that just yet. But, yeah, there's more to the Kingdom's Keys mod we'll get into as we progress on, but I think it's time we actually go through the rest. So let me just, like, pop inside. Do these have anything in them? Not these ones. Actually, I think one of these has, like, food or something, right? Cookies. I get 3 cookies and a hoe. That's not exactly super helpful. Does this house anything? Hello there. So, regardless, let me just, like, pop in here and I'll just, like, do that real quick so we're not wasting too much food. So, like, what is in this mod pack? It is 57 mods. Most of them are just, like, quality of life things, but not all of them. So, going over, like, let's Go over some of the major ones, shall we? We have Ars Nouveau, which is basically, if you've heard of a mod called Ars Magica, it's like really old. You get to make your own like magic spells and adds a whole bunch of like cool monsters and whatnot. Figured I'd add it in for like a little bit more variance and like monsters we fight, and it has some like cool magic we could like personally make ourselves if we wanted to get into it. That's like further down the road. We have artifacts for just like random things we can find, as well as relics and reliquary for the same purpose. We have better third person, which is what let me do this, and I get like full control of my movement while I'm in here. I can just like do that. We have actually a couple of dimension mods that like add in like various different dimensions. We are on 118, so that made it a little bit harder to make the mod pack I wanted to. This mod did the Kingdom's Key mod is, or this version of it at least, is for versions I think 115 up, and it just got moved up to 119, but there were a couple mods I wanted but I couldn't get for 119. So I went back down to the 118 version. But that made getting different dimension mods a little bit tricky, because Kingdom Hearts is a game about traveling to different worlds and seeing what everything has to offer, so I figured having in some extra dimensions to explore would be kind of cool. So for that, we have Blue Skies, which I've played with a little bit. I think it adds 4 dimensions, if I remember correctly. I don't remember all of them, and I don't currently have the guidebook. That takes a little bit of work to get. But like it adds in some cool stuff, like there's a ice world, a desert world, a jungle world, if I remember correctly, and one more I don't remember. It's like pretty cool. It's like really pretty. Uh More of a goofy dimension. I have Candylands in. It's a candy dimension. Um I have a couple other ones. Where are they? I'm looking through a list. Um I have one called Hal's Extraordinary uh no, Hal's Exploration Mod, I think. That's it. It adds in like a cool steampunk world and a whole bunch of steampunk stuff. Figured it could be cool. I played with it a little bit, but not much. Um, what else? Kingdom Keys technically adds in 2 dimensions, but like there's nothing to them. There's 2 other ones in here. 3 other ones, are there? Oh yes, I added in the Bumble Zone. It's a bee world. It's kind of a goofy one. I don't know how much there is like bosses or anything, but it's kind of a goofy one that I figured I'll add it in for a little bit of a laugh. Uh, Actually, a couple of these dimension mods actually do add in bosses, so that's kind of cool. I have the Undergarden, which is basically a world of darkness. I figured I needed one. Like, darkness is a big thing in Kingdom Hearts. I need some sort of alluding to that. Twilight Forest, as one I think most people have heard of. And the last and the most major of the dimension mods I have in is one I had never heard of before. It's called Eternal Tales. And that's what actually adds in this little spawn village here. Ooh, if we actually talk to our friend Ader here. Hi, my name is Ader. Who are you? I'm Ader. I was asked to meet you here. Where am I? You're in Eternal Town. It's start location of Eternal Tales mod. You can live here and pass the mod if you want. Who are you? Who asked you to? Miguel, the storyteller. He lives in the house behind me. See him as soon as you can. What do I need to do next? I can't help you pass the mod. This is Miguel's work. But I can give you a starter kit and give you some tips on what you can do for the town. Give me a starter kit, please. Here you go. I wonder what I get. I have no idea. What do I need to do in town? You can make the terrain smoother around the town. You can make the terrain around the town smoother and put a jukebox in the town. We love music very much and would be grateful. Thank you. Starter kit. So what's in here? Full leather, some basic tools. Totem of Eternal Darkness. plunges the world into eternal darkness. Bosses become stronger, some weapons gain new abilities. Activate humanity. Oh, oh, oh. I'll hold off for now. That would make things more challenging, wouldn't it? I have. Oh, I should have looked into this mod a little bit more, I think. Because, I'm guessing this is going to be a little bit trickier than I thought it was. Like, this Eternal Tales mod adds in, I think the thing said 20 different armor sets? Like, 100 weapons and tools? Adds in 8 dimensions or something like that, and has a full story? So, this is gonna be an undertaking. Literally 23 pages in just enough items. Like, there's so much to this. I should have looked more into this. We have so much going on. This is kind of information overload. A whole bunch of different banners. I ran around while I was testing things for about an hour, just like running around and looking at everything, not even really exploring much, and it's too much. It was actual information overload. Like, I'm just scrolling. There's like 1,000 blocks there. There's like so many cool relics. If I remember correctly, I was looking at something and there are skills and glyphs. What is this humanity system? This is it returns the world to its original state, you weak. You can make that. Okay. Returns the world. Okay. Totem of Death activates the super duper darkness mode that include internal darkness features. Player dies every time one gets any damage. Essences doesn't regenerate. What? Uh, so that's one hit KO mode. Oh my. What have I gotten myself into? I kind of want to click it. Am I that much of a masochist? I kind of want to click it. Like, there's so much here. There's so much. Like, what am I even looking at? There's skills. It's so much. Anyways, what? There's more to the story I'm gonna get to in just a second. But what else is in this mod pack before I get too ahead of myself? So, dungeons arise for some extra dungeons. Alumni dodge, which, if I could just like head outside real quick, that just gets me a little. It does a little swoop noise, and I just do a little dash in whatever direction I'm looking when I'm in F5. It also requires a stamina system if down there at the bottom with those feathers above my hunger. That I actually lose stamina. I didn't actually know exactly how that worked, but it looks like it's stamina directly proportionate to how much armor I have. At least with leather, its armor is equal to its weight. That might change for different armors. Like, I can only dash as long as I have enough stamina, and it looks like it takes... What? Oh. Uh... Oh, Oh, I don't... I can't focus. 1 second. Okay. Sorry about that. I have no idea which mod adds in that music. I was just looking, and I could not focus. That messed with me. That totally just took me out of it. Oh, oh, I'm good now, I think. Oh, it was not. It's not that I hated the music itself. It just I could not focus on anything else. It sort of just hit me in the head like a hammer. But anyways, let's finish up with our details of what's in this mod, shall we? So, that all the major ones? I have all the macaw stuff, but I have sophisticated backpacks rather than traveler's backpacks this time. That's a difference. But other than that, I think it's a lot of the same quality of life stuff I've already had in. So like, I typically try to stick through. My quality of life stuff is doesn't change regardless of what version I'm playing. I usually go out of my way to find really similar stuff to what I already use. Like, I'm currently using Jade because I couldn't find Whala for 118, or I probably could have, but I didn't look that hard. Are you a bee? What are you? A firefly? Oh, hello there. You're from Eternal Tales. But like, yeah, that building. Is that from Eternal Tales too? I have no idea. Like, there's so much new in this world. This is a version I haven't actually played a lot. I spend most of my time in 116. Like, mod pack set in 118 is kind of foreign territory. Just some, like, basic, Ooh, what's that? Ooh, fire! So, if we eat that, we now have fire unlocked. We currently don't have MP, so we can't use it. Well, like, we have it unlocked. I I need to save this village, because I think it's the only village like this, and we need to come back here for the story, if I'm not mistaken. But, like, also, I was wrong. I was looking to see if I could find whatever mod has that soundtrack. It sort of just disappeared on its own after a little bit. It didn't take that long. I was like in menus, messing with stuff, messing with volumes. I think that like heavy, what was it, EDM, would you call that? I think that's tied to your Blizzard as well. That's tied to the jukebox volume. So if you bring jukebox volume all the way down and then bring it back up a little bit, apparently we'll stop the music. So that's good. So spawn. So that's a thing. I guess we can continue this story. Well, actually, I have my own story to share before we actually go through this, huh? Uh, I don't have any coal or anything. I can cook on campfires. So, well, there's a whole bunch of furnaces over there. I'm not sure how many of you noticed this, but, you might have noticed a lack of videos yesterday. And that is not for lack of trying. So, 2 days ago at this point, I uploaded the finale for now of Little Witch in the Woods. And that's all well and good. The day after that, or the night that video went up, I went to record a Scratch and Itch episode that was supposed to go up tomorrow as like an in-between thing. Might have noticed there was no video yesterday, and there was almost no video today. Because OBS randomly decided that every video I tried to record was going to get corrupted. So that was fun. I am recording 2 hours later than I had meant to, than I had started, because because I was trying to fix it, and I kept just having every video get corrupted. Like, I legitimately have like 4 20 or 30 minute long test recordings done, and I think one of them I could have uploaded because it worked, sort of. Like, only one of them. What was that? Uh, huh. Flower zombie. Hello there. Oh, it's a wildin. These are from ours. Gotcha. Sorry, pups. You're evil wolves. You were summoned by the wild thing. Sorry about that, puppies. Like, oh, I'm scatterbrained right now. Oh yeah, I'm all over the place. I'm suffering from some. I am suffering from some pretty heavy information overload right now. There is so much going on. I am not prepared for any of it. I really should have done more testing with this mod, with this eternal what do you call it? Eternal Tales mod. What are these tarot shards? What is this? Apparently I picked it up from something. It is used for Terra Hammer Cross, Terra Hammer Handle, and Terra Crystals, and nothing else. All used together to make the Terra Hammer. Right-click to activate. Right-click and activate to do what? And then you can upgrade it to the Arai Hammer, which can shoot Arai spheres and requires 11 sorcery skill levels. Interesting. There's a lot going on here. Where are you going, Miguel? Come back here. Don't go into the cave. Please don't die. I think I need you. Hi, my name is Miguel, and I'm a storyteller. I'm the person who knows everything about everything, and I can help you pass the mod. If you want to, of course. I have a job for you. Okay. Okay, listen. When I was still young, I found a huge fortress somewhere in the forest or on the plains. I don't remember exactly. When I tried to enter there, I was met by a huge crowd of monsters. I ran away from there, and only a few years later I found out what it was. The Labyrinth of the Vivid. He is the god of life. A few thousand years ago, one of the people killed his daughter, and then he went mad. He began to root out settlement after settlement, killing innocent people, until the other gods imprisoned him in this maze, wearing a mask that turned him into a statue. The only material under which the mask begins to break down as a result of chemical reactions is cobalt. Arm yourself with a cobalt pickaxe and try to get into this maze. But I warn you, there are an incredible number of monsters there. Okay, I agree. Okay, I am waiting. I waiting for you. Okay, so that's where we start this. I think I did actually see one of those and like I'm like running around. In fact, I think it might be that. So like I didn't want to explore too much. I wanted to keep this is like a weird thing. I brought this upon myself. I brought information overload upon myself. I could have looked a whole lot more into this mod. I could have watched like story bits and seen like what everything is. But no, I wanted to be surprised. Actually, the best part is this mod pack was originally being built for 119. I decided earlier today that some of the mods I wanted that weren't in 119 were more important than just having the pre-built mod the mod pack I'd already made in 119. So, just like 6 hours ago at this point, or no, like 10 hours ago, I just randomly went in and like switched over what I could from 119 to 118, and everything I couldn't, I found replacements. I didn't know about this mod's existence until about 10 hours ago, and I've only messed with it for about 2 now. But this, I think, is what that Miguel was talking about. Vivid Tale. Every god of the Ark Pantheon swore an oath not to harm people. But when an unknown man killed Vivid's daughter, he went mad. He began to kill innocent people, for which the other gods imprisoned him in this fortress maze and put a mask that turns him into a statue. The only thing vulnerable to the mask is cobalt. So, let's mark this as Vivid Labyrinth, I guess. I think I misspelled that. Sure. Yeah. Because, like, it's a maze. I, like, took 10 steps into it just to see what it was about. You can actually, like, see in and see all the, like, different paths. You can actually, like, climb to the top and, like, look in a window and see the god. Like, this is a god's tomb. Like, that's kind of cool. It's a rather cool looking structure. This is the top floor. Exit button. Okay, so there's a button to like quick escape then, I'm assuming is what exit button means. Oh, there's the god. Hello there, God. You are the God of life, yes? Who went around murdering people? Oh, you can't actually break this. Oh, there's a jukebox in there. It's playing... What is that? I don't know. Ooh, Moogle. Is that cat? That might be cat. I don't remember. I'm not even sure if you can hear it at this point with how low I turned it. 1 second. Okay. I tried turning up the volume for jukeboxes a little bit. I'm not sure how loud it is looking at the little preview thing. What is that cat? What is that one? I don't remember. I don't think it doesn't actually matter. I don't know why I'm that obsessed with it. But anyways, we got a Moogle here. We can just like clip. We have our different options here. We can synthesize stuff. We can Keyblade Forge if we had Keyblades, and we can buy armor and like items. I guess they did add more to this than I thought they did. You can only buy within your tier, and I think you gain up tiers by synthesizing stuff. But we can actually like deposit all of these, and the next time we go to a Moogle, that will all be saved there, and we can just do whatever we want. Assuming we have all the stuff gathered. So, that's a thing. So at this point, we need... Well, to make sure we can find more Moogles, but I don't really have a way to control that. There's a creative block for the Moogle shop, but I don't think you can build one. Hold on. Moogle projector. Obtained from Moogles when killed by an anvil. Used for item synthesis and upgrading Keyblades via the Keyblade Forge. Oh! Oh, that's kind of rude. If I squash a Moogle, I can get a thing. So I always know where there is one. That is very rude. I'm probably going to do that at some point, but that is very rude. But anyways, for right now, we are very much unprepared for the... Oh, come on. We are unprepared for anything to do with Eternal Tales, and we are unprepared for everything to do with Kingdom Keys. Considering there's absolutely nothing in this world for Kingdom Keys right now, basically. We can't fight any Heartless, and we can't fight any Nobodies or anything until we have our first Keyblade. So, like... Ow, how rude. Like, basically, we need to get our hands on recipes, and we need to get more levels for, like, more skills. And the best way to do that is just, like, beat up a lot of hostile mobs. So I guess we're spending the night just murdering a bunch of stuff. Get over here, spiders. I can't go into combat mode. Go on F5. And start using my dash a little bit more. Like, this is very effective for just, like, getting around the place. Ow! Dang it, I didn't get the experience for that zombie because the creeper killed it. Epic Fight sword slashes are actually pretty effective against the zombies. Ooh, scan. Let me go in and equip that. So if I go into abilities, I can just hit scan in here. And now, when I hit Z, I have to do this. Lock on and scan kind of work a little finicky with all the mods I have in. Like, I am currently locked onto the pig, and because of better third person, I'm kind of tempted to take this out. It looks really cool, but like, I don't think it's worth it if I don't have like full access to like one of my better combat abilities in lock on and scan. Like, that's really useful. Uh-oh. Endermans have like a really cool combat abilities in Epic Fight, and I'm not sure I can actually take it on. I sort of jumped into this. Ow, ow. I'm gonna lose this. Ow. Oh. Gotcha. Oh, that was a close one. I'm really glad I didn't jump into like really low health there because one of my few pet peeves with the Kingdom's Key mod is, well, actually I have a couple. How difficult it is to get a hold of the recipes and to get your first Keyblade. Oh, I'm dead. Okay. First death on this world. Feeling it's not going to be the last one. Like, what am I have a couple of problems with this mod. Oh, other than that, I love it. It's a little bit difficult to get. It's kind of difficult to get your first Keyblade and actually get into the full swing of things. And if you stay below low health, they decided to keep the really annoying, like beep beep beep, the annoying beeps for when you're on low health in Kingdom Hearts games. They decided to keep those, and you can't control them, which is one of my few problems. So hopefully we avoid that. And if we can get like healing potions and what's the word? What am I thinking of? Cure and whatnot. We're gonna avoid those at all costs, basically. Go into combat mode. Flower zombie, go away. A little bit more annoying to kill than a regular zombie. But at least you don't have like the epic fighting style. Oh, we go up strength and maximum HP, AP go up. Like, yeah, every level we get an MP increase, an AP increase, and or strength increase. And we do just a tiny bit more damage across the board every time we get strength, which is really nice. So like, this has 5 attack damage. I think we're doing 6s now. Hold on. Let me go. Well, that was a bad test. Chickens don't actually have a lot of health, so that wasn't very useful. Nope, we're still doing 5 damage to you. The strength not work how I thought it did. We have 3 strength and we're doing no extra damage. Does that only apply to Keyblades? I thought it applied to the vanilla swords too. Maybe not, I guess. Oh, we actually have a recipe. I totally missed that. Aquamarine ring. That's not useful. One of our first goals. How do we make a backpack? All the wrong things. Backpacks require string and leather and a chest. I am 1 string short. Well, let's find a spider, shall we? So that we can have a little bit more storage space. Go away. Do we have everything? We have nothing nearby, really? Oh, there's a village over there. Oh, there's also one of these. There's the gem. Go away, flower. Now I need a Moogle. What are you? You're from ours. Drig me. Oh, you're cute. Spider, spider, spiders, where are you? Oh, my sword's about to break. Oh, you're actually quite a bit faster, and you have a little bit more health than I thought you did. I'm not sure if you actually do more damage, though. Oh, you also... I totally missed you have so much more armor, too. Like, those flowers zombies are actually quite a bit scarier than their unflowered friends. Ooh, water. I don't remember what you do. I think you're a defensive spell, if I remember correctly. Oh, there's a spider on my map. We'll get to the village in just a second once we have the string to make our backpack. I forgot about that one. Epic fight. If we were in F5 when we fell off that hill, we have like a superhero landing animation that like keeps us on the ground for a second. And it's Little annoying when you forget about it. Ow, there's that. Can you actually kill me real quick? Thank you. Don't want to deal with that. Let's make a backpack real quick. How do I do this again? I need a chest. Thank you. Go away. So, it's like this. Yes, backpack. Goes on the back, and can I actually put this on my back? I can. Yes. Excuse me, sorry. And that even works. Good. So, bronze coins. Those are from Eternal. What can I do with them? I can make them into blocks, and I can trade with them. Kind of expectedly. Okay, so this can go in there. I'll keep that in there, and that in there. This is a dangerous item that we will be, we'll contemplate using it. But, like, this world is already proving to be kind of painful, if I'm not gonna lie. So, that might not be something we do just yet. Look at the time. Do we end it off here? I'm gonna look more into all the random mods in this. I was not fully prepared for what I was getting myself into, and I think I need more of a heads up than I've given myself. So I'll try and be a little bit more prepared for next time's episode. Probably switch out third-person camera. It was like a cool idea, but I don't think it's going to work how I want it to. And, yeah. I feel like I did absolutely nothing today, actually. I got a backpack. That's about it. And we're going to store that and that. Ender pearls are actually really useful in this world, so it's a good thing to have those on hand. I don't know why I took that, but just I randomly have it. Yeah, I'm just going to wait for the rest of this mutton to cook up, and then I'm going to be yeah, I'm just going to wait out for the rest of this mutton, then I'm going to make those changes to the mod pack. Now, let's just call it here. So, I want to thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed as much as I have. I hope you weren't as confused as I was, though. Oh, there's a lot going on. But anyways, I hope you've enjoyed as much as I have. And I hope to see you next time. Did I miss? Oh, I'm so scatterbrained right now. I'm so sorry. I want to thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed as much as I have, and hope to see you next time. So, without further ado, take care, everybody.